Welcome to Cooking and Combos with Tiff
and Nick.
Hey!
So today we are cooking up. What you got?
Over here we're gonna have stuffed chicken breasts with 3 different types of cheese. We're gonna have feta cheese, mozzarella cheese, and cream cheese mixed with spinach. We got our good seasonings, our fresh garlic, our ground garlic, our Creole seasons, and our pepper.
Okay.
How about you?
Pretty good. I'm gonna do a 1-pan salmon asparagus potato. So we're gonna do a lemon garlic for the salmon, and then everything else is just gonna be basic seasoning. So I guess you want to start?
Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Okay, so I have my, sorry, water. I have my large bowl. I'm gonna add my cream cheese. For this dish, if you're cooking for your family, like I always say, you can use your hands or a spoon, but I'm using my hands. Okay, so I have the cream cheese. I'm gonna put the spinach, mozzarella cheese, grated freshly, so it's really soft. The feta cheese. I didn't use no measuring. I just go from what I know. Use your hands. I wash my hands real good. Oh, the spinach I chopped. Not like fine, but I chopped it just a little bit because you know how. And then you just blend it all in. You don't need a. See? Because you're going to stuff it. So you're going to get it, mix it all up. Ooh.
Looks like a good feeling if I like cheese.
Voila! It's real simple. Spreading stuff everywhere.
It's alright.
Okay.
Probably not real to see it.
Okay, and then I'm going to add, Nicole, you do me a favor and add the fresh garlic. Because I don't want
fresh garlic.
Thank you. I'm going to mix. Ooh, it smells so good. And then, voila. That's all you need to stuff it with. And then I'm going to season the chicken. But this is what I'm going to just put inside.
Okay.
Ta-da! So that's how I'm going to prep it. And then I'm going to let... Do I go to the next one? Okay. And then the next step, we're going to... We're going to stuff the chicken breast. And we pre-made holes in them. In each chicken breast. So I'm going to put a little...
Like a little pocket.
Yeah. They all have little pockets, the chicken breast. I'm just going to put a little olive oil on it. On the outside. Move it around. We don't want no dry chicken breasts. So just grease them up a little bit. So we moisturized it with the olive oil. So I'm going to add a little Cajun seasoning from a little Taste of LA on the outside. Flip it around. Flip around, little chickens. Oh, I should have put all the seasoning before I flipped it. That's all right. Then we're going to use more garlic, because you know we love the garlic. Little cheese up in that garlic. Little garlic. Black pepper. A little Creole season. A little bit more Creole season, not a lot. On one side and on this side. Already did the Taste of LA.
That one's Cajun. Yours is
Cajun and Creole season. You're right. So add it on both sides. The black pepper. Peppy pep.
Go pep pep.
And then again, the garlic. So after I do that, I'm gonna open it. I need a spoon. Sorry. Use a spoon for this part. My cheese. And then I'm gonna stuff it in this bad boy. Better act right, chicken. Ooh, you better act right, chicken. Okay. Some parts I'm gonna have to just squish it in there. You could cut it like a sandwich, but you would need the cooking strings or or you could use toothpicks. But I seen this. Well, actually, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see this. My daughter seen this on TikTok, so we tried it this way.
Made a little pocket.
So we made a little pocket and squished it in there.
So now I'm gonna start on the 1-pan salmon potato asparagus. Okay, I'm just gonna grab some of these potatoes, and you have to cook the potatoes first. Obviously, they cook longer than the salmon and the asparagus. So we're gonna, I know you see that water, but we had to soak them in order to keep them from turning colors. So we're just gonna put a little potatoes in here.
We want to eat no brown potatoes. No, thank you.
Not if they ain't done. Put some potatoes.
Oh yeah, we do like 'em brown, but not raw brown.
And today I'm gonna add some onions and yellow and red bell pepper in here. Gonna add some pepper. That's pepper.
That's pepper. Who said that?
Some garlic. You did.
Oh.
Okay, like I said, basic seasonings and some just regular salt, sea salt.
Sea salt.
And some olive oil. And like Tiff said, we at home, we're gonna mix it around with my hands. Well, I'm gonna mix it around with my hands, not we. Mix it on up.
This
And
is
then,
a quick meal. Huh?
yeah, we preheated the oven on 400. And so I'm gonna pop these in there for like 20 minutes. So we popped everything in the oven. We have our potatoes in the oven right now on 400 for 20 minutes. And then we also popped the chicken in the oven 400 for 20 minutes.
Yes.
So for 20 minutes,
So let's talk.
let's talk about it.
Let's have some combo.
So you hear about Master P, he got his honorary doctorate.
Yes, I really admire Master P. Like, that's from what they say, they from the gutter up or the ground up. Like, that's how
Really no limit to what he could do.
No limit soldier. Who thought he was gonna make it this? Like he does a lot.
Yeah.
He's a businessman. Like,
Yeah,
that's dope.
even though it's honorary.
It's honorary, but I don't. That's still dope. Like, to even be considered for honorary.
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah.
honorary, is based on what you do for the school. Not really based on what you do for the school, but like your community. It's like your community work, your humanitarianism, like stuff like that.
Yeah. So that's good because
Yeah.
he's doing something in the community.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of people with money worry about themselves. At least he's out there.
Yep. But I wasn't trying to take nothing away. I just want to explain to people what honorary doctorate is. It's not like, he didn't actually go to school and study and everything. It's basically he was awarded a doctorate. So yeah, but for what he's done for the community. So congratulations.
Na. So did you hear about, since it's Memorial Weekend and we used to love to go to the beach. Mm-hmm. Did you hear last week about that big beach party in Huntington Beach?
Mm-mm.
With the TikToker? I think his name was Adrian. It was called Adrian's Kickback.
Mm-hmm.
And there was so many people. That's crazy how a TikToker could bring so many people to one location. There was so many people at Huntington Beach.
Oh, a TikToker, so that's why I don't know nothing about it.
But it was all on social media and on the news because it was too many people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what happened? Like, it was just a party in the streets, or like what?
From what I know, it was a beach party at Huntington Beach, just partying at the beach. I don't know much more. You know, I watch TikTok, but I don't know nothing about Adrian. I just seen that on the news. I don't even think I seen that on TikTok. I seen it on the news. Channel 7.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
When I turn on the TV, I watch other stuff. I definitely don't put on the news.
I love the news. But I watch it on social media more than news. Not like I used to watch it before I go to work. Well, you know what? I'm going to be back to watching it because I got to go back to work. Because I used to watch it while getting ready for work. But since working from home, I didn't care about the news. So I guess I'm going to be back watching it. Okay. Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell you, too. It was an unauthorized party at the beach, and it was so many people. So the police had to come in with...
like tear gas?
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Exactly. Tear gas. Tear bombs or tear gas?
I don't know what.
Yeah.
Whatever they use.
Something to stop Adrian's kickback. Was Adrian even there? I wonder. Like he just invited people, or was he in the center of it? Like was it a stage? I don't know, but you guys,
I have no idea.
Y'all can look it up.
Yeah. Google it, Chuck.
Right.
We have to check on our potatoes now. We took the potatoes out. We're gonna move them to the side. This is how you make one pan. Move everything to the side. Or not everything, the potatoes to the side. That's all that's in here right now. And we're gonna put the asparagus down the middle.
I like asparagus.
Asparagus. Down the middle.
You tell them how you had to chop it.
Oh yeah, if you don't eat asparagus or you're not familiar with prepping asparagus, you have to cut like a third off the bottom because it's literally a weed that grows from the ground, and you have to chop a third off because you can't eat it. It's inedible. It'll turn into little strings while you're trying to like bite it. It'll just like peel off. So I made this lemon garlic butter. So I've added pepper and salt, lemon, fresh squeezed lemon, minced garlic and butter, and parsley. And just put some of this on top of the asparagus.
Yummy.
And then also, we'll put our salmon in here and add some to the salmon as well.
So what do you call this? About a 45-minute meal?
Yeah, not that long at all. So now we're just gonna put it in there for 10 minutes. And if you like your salmon crispy, you can, the last 2 minutes of the time, you can put the oven on broil and it makes it crispy. So now I'm just gonna put a little spoonful on all of the salmon fillets.
And this is a healthy meal. Because it's nothing but potatoes, vegetables, and fish. Quick, easy, simple meal.
And if you don't like asparagus, you can use string beans.
Oh yeah, string beans or even zucchinis.
Zucchini, but the zucchini you need to put in like real last because they cook too fast.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're gonna pop this back in the oven for 10 minutes. Okay, so in local sad news, the little 6-year-old boy who was shot due to road rage.
Oh yeah.
The family is offering how much?
It went up to $300K.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's sad. So it was I guess the mom was taking the little boy to school and she was on the 55.
Oh really?
Yeah, and she got cut off. And
it was in California?
Yeah, on the 55 freeway. I said local news.
Yeah, somebody said Texas.
It was local. 55 freeway.
Oh, I'm not like that situation.
And yeah, she got cut off, and somehow the kid was hit. They shot the trunk, and the little boy passed. Just one gunshot. And
she said, was the sister in her car? Because she was on the other side. He said, my stomach's hurting, Mom. So I can imagine you driving, and your baby says, Mommy, my stomach hurt. You look back and he has a bullet wound in him.
Mm-hmm, just bleeding.
Right. I hope they find the killer. I think his name was Aiden. Poor Aiden. Rest in heaven, baby. That's so sad. Like, you know how we do get road rage, especially in California. Mm-hmm. But why are you pulling out guns? Like, and it's been recent, a lot of shootings recently.
And this one had a man and a woman, and it was a male passenger. So I wonder if the man is the one who shot the gun.
And well, she needs to turn him in. If you driving, because you're gonna get accessory, because you know who did it. They have, I think they found the car now. Oh, I mean, I don't know if they found the car, but they have a picture of the car. Mm-hmm. So
they shut down that whole freeway. Did you see it? There was a video. The whole freeway was shut down. Then you just see a line of cops just walking down the whole freeway.
So sad. He's only 6 years old. Mm-hmm. I think back there playing his tablet or something, just got shot. Like, mama, my stomach hurt.
Kid. That's so sad.
Like, you that mad over, like, did you get to your place any faster?
Exactly, because ain't no telling on the 55 freeway. I'm pretty sure it was traffic if she was taking him to school. So
crazy. Dang, self-control. Earn self-control. I've been teaching my 9-year-old self-control every day. I have to teach him the self-control.
Everybody, we all need to learn it.
Right, that's why I'm trying to enforce it into him now. Mm-hmm. Like when I drop him out of school, I'm like, we're gonna have self-control today. Somebody make you mad, you just walk away and count. As long as they're not doing any harm to you, walk away and count 5-10 seconds or something. Mm-hmm. Or just don't worry about it.
That's something good to like a good meditation method or something to give him so he can. That's really good. I like that.
Yeah, because people will make you mad, but it's the way at work. People make us mad. What could we do? Exactly. Self-control.
So BLM lady, the BLM activist, Black Lives Matter, Sasha Johnson, is that her name? She was shot in the head this past weekend.
Oh my God, the head?
Yeah. They said it was at a house party. She has 3 kids. She's in critical condition or whatever. So they were having like a rally. Oh, I'm sorry. It was in London, like South London. Mm-hmm. And that's where she's from. And she's just like she wants to get the Black Panther movement started again. She's like a real activist. Like she's out there with her fist up, and she got the old school Black Panther, berets and all black and all that stuff. Like she's out there really fighting for black rights. And she was shot in the head at a house party. They said at 3 a.m. their time.
Wow.
And and the police are saying that it has nothing to do with threats or anything like that. And so
what kind of party atmosphere? Like a party,
house party?
Oh, like a club party, like a get together. Like it was that many people.
Yeah, they said, and this is the thing too. Like after when I was reading the story, it said that 4 black men came in with guns and started shooting. And afterwards, and like the cops, I guess this is their story of or whatever.
Right.
4 black men came in all dark clothing and started shooting. She ended up getting shot in the head. And they're saying it's not tied to any threats or the Black Lives Matter or nothing like. And she's also part of something else there that's like a political party. Mm-hmm. I can't think of the name of it. TIPP. I can't remember, but you'll see it when the video is up. But so the cops are like trying to say it has nothing to do with nothing, but when they started interviewing her, like BLM and whatever that other organization that she's part of, when they were interviewing them, they were like, well, how do you know it's not part of the threats? Because she had been receiving so many threats, and even since she's been shot, the organization has started receiving threats.
Wow. And
the cops are just like, oh no, it has nothing to do with it. Nothing so it kind of make you think like, well, did the cops have something to do with it? Did you send somebody over there?
That's like, I'm not saying the cops, I don't want to say that, but it has something to do with her being a Black Lives activist.
Yep. You
already know that.
And it's for people who think that racism is not everywhere. This happened in London.
Right.
It's happened in London, and she's over there fighting for Black lives in London. She's part of the Black Lives Matter in London. And it was like a quote, I'll have to put it up because I can't remember it right now. It's a quote that she said, about we know that there's racism. We're not going to pretend that it's not here anymore. We're going to fight it head on, basically. Like, let's stop pretending that racism doesn't exist. It's here. Let's let it be known, and let's do something about it, basically, is what she said.
So sad. And she has 3 kids, you said?
3 kids.
And she in there fighting for her life.
Yep. Somebody shot her in the head. And they was like...
And then in the head. So you know it wasn't just something that happened. Like, they shot her in the head. Wow.
And the same guy that was saying, like, how do you know, whatever you know, they were doing that protest in front of the hospital where she is right now. And they were like, we have to let her wake up, let her hear us, like, let's be loud, let's everybody chant, and all that. It's just like they're trying to let her know that they love them and they appreciate her, everything that she's doing. So just like, hear us, like, you know how they was doing for DMX or whatever, like that, but in, you know, in London, and for the Black life, like, you know, no justice, no peace, like, type stuff.
That's so unfortunate. Prayers out. She's trying to do something for a good cause, and people, they associate Black Lives Matter
with hate.
Like hate. Like, this is not the KKK. This is just our lives matter just as much as everybody else.
And that's what the confusion is. They think that because we say Black Lives Matter, that we don't care about other lives, but that's not the truth, because the world doesn't see Black lives mattering. So we want to let y'all know that our lives matter too, and we shouldn't have to put 2 on the end because you already show us that it doesn't matter to you.
Right. That's really sad. That is very unfortunate. And even like anything that happens on the news too, like if a Black person does something on the news and you read the comments, they always like, where's Black Lives Matter? Why Black Lives Matter? Like, don't associate like all Black people with negative, and Black Lives Matter needs to come for that. Black Lives Matter is to to show the world that like all our lives do matter, but Black people are the ones that are getting shot, killed daily by police.
Exactly.
Not all lives. Like one situation with the Asians, and they got a whole bill. Like I said last week, they got a whole bill. We've been getting killed, slavery, everything else, and we don't have a bill. So do our lives matter? Because we still don't have a bill or anything.
And it's like every time we want our lives to matter, it's always something to negate it. Yeah. Blue lives matter.
Oh yeah.
Like all of a sudden, blue lives matter. Like we never said blue lives didn't matter. And what is a blue life anyway?
Blue lives got every race. First of all,
what is a blue life? It's like, yes, we understand that cops matter. Yes, we get that, but don't all of a sudden start chanting blue lives matter because Black people want something better for ourselves.
What color is for the nurses?
White lives matter.
What color for the nurses? What color for the teachers? What color for the secretary? We're doing colors.
Exactly. Red lives matter for the firefighters.
Right. That's crazy.
Dumb.
Can't change everybody's opinion, but
nope.
That's prayers.
But just try to get a little bit more understanding out there. That's all it is. Just
right.
like a little clarity to, you know.
Yeah, but we always say like we supported the police. We never said nothing negative about police on Cooking and Combo. Like we never said, and I would be happy if my kids grew up and became a police officer. So I'm not gonna say anything negative about a police officer. But the fact is, more Black people. It's facts. Look it up. More Black people get killed by police without having any guns or anything, any weapons on them than any other race. Look it up. If you can prove me wrong, put it in the comments.
Yep. And then also Black on Black crime. We get tired of hearing about Black on Black crime. Statistically, any crime is a crime of opportunity. So if a Black person lives by a Black person, it's gonna be Black on Black. If Asians live near Asians, it's gonna be Asian on Asian. If there's whites going around breaking into white community homes, that's what's happening. Every opportunity, every crime is a crime of opportunity. Just like you see kids killing their parents or whatever be happening, you know, it's a crime of opportunity. You can't say Black on Black crime. There's all races, nationalities, crime on crime.
Right. Yep. But you don't hear white on white crime. I ain't never heard that one.
No, you never hear it.
Yeah. So just being fair, like.
And speaking of crime on crime, whatever, the Palestinian and the Israelites, Bernie's trying to sign in that it's not a peace treaty, but he's trying to put into a bill for Americans to stop selling bombs to Israel. Because everybody knows what's in the news right now. They're over here dropping bombs on little kids.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Did you see that 10-year-old kid?
Yeah.
She was just crying.
I'm just a little kid.
She's like, I'm a kid. Like, why is this happening?
Yeah.
And she wants to help people, but she's like, how can I help? I'm a kid. And then I look at our kids. They're 9 and 10. Well, they're both 9 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I couldn't imagine them going through that. Like, that's horrible.
And America needs to, that's another thing that they need to face. You selling out here selling ammo to people so they could drop it on helpless individuals. And that's not even our war to be fighting.
You think we need to sell it so we can make up all these stimulus and stuff?
That's probably what they're doing. They're probably not burning it. I mean, we'll see, because I looked up the story and nothing has happened. Nothing has been said since the 20th.
They can put the PPDs and unemployment. They're like, here, buy these bombs from us.
Yep.
That's so sad.
It's sad. You just out here dropping it on helpless people. And America needs to, oh my God, you need to face the negativity that you're doing. Cannot continue to be dismissed.
And speaking of police brutality, did you hear about Ronald Green, who died 2 years ago? And it was in Louisiana, and they told the family that he died of a car accident. But, everything comes to a light, and they found out that he did not die of a car accident.
Yeah, they try to say he was on a high-speed chase. They try to pull him over for an infraction, and he ran into a tree. But the mom asked them a question.
She asked him why was he getting chased.
Yeah, and they never said for what.
So she knew it was something fishy, and it's been going on for 2 years.
2 years. It happened on May 10th, 2019.
Wow.
And there's a 45-minute video actually of the whole incident of him being kicked and beaten and stomped and tased and all this stuff.
Right. And
I think the video that was released, I think is like 4 minutes or something, or it's 3 2-minute videos or something, 3 4 minutes. I don't know. It's 3 videos of the same length, and I can't remember exactly the length, but you hear them just like, he's like, I'm sorry, you're my brother. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he even said he was scared.
Yeah, I was scared. I'm sorry. And they just kicking him and tasing him. And then the one guy said, "It's blood all over me. I hope this fucker doesn't have AIDS or something like that. Hope he doesn't have fucking AIDS."
Yeah, and I think he was taking his time to try to clean it too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing. He was laying in the street just moaning and groaning while they went and get Lysol wipes or some kind of disinfectant wipes to clean off the blood off of them.
Yeah, 2 years ago, Ronald Green. Hopefully he gets justice.
Yeah.
And I guess every situation is different. I'm gonna give an example of me and my husband when we was at our daughter's basketball game, and it was me and my husband, another African American parent, and there was a Hispanic parent and a Caucasian parent. We were all sitting together, and we were yelling, talking like, that wasn't a foul, blah, blah, blah. We was talking real loud. So they have school police, but they have uniforms and stuff. And he came right by us. And so me and my husband and the black lady, we put our hands like, we were like legitly, like all at the same time. When he walked up, we sitting on the benches, he walked up the stairs, we all we did like this. Like, that's how nervous that people are.
Yeah.
Me and my husband in the same household, but that lady wasn't the same household.
Right.
The Hispanic family were a little bit up, so I couldn't really see their reaction. But the Caucasian lady was just like whatever. And she's a really sweet lady. I'm not saying anything about her, but she didn't get it. She didn't get the reaction like we got. Like us three at the same time. We was like, oh, it's just a game. We playing. You can keep that foul. So.
It's unnecessary, and you never know how something so small could turn into something so huge. Like,
we're trained, it's sad that you gotta say trained, but we're like, we're good, we didn't do anything,
at a basketball
game, a high school varsity basketball game. It's so sad. But the same reaction at the same time, and then when he walked away to talk to whoever he was talking to, it was cheerleaders up, he was really going for the cheerleaders, but we didn't know the way he walked up, with his hand too. I don't know, even remember if he had a gun taser. I don't know what it was, but it's just we was just like, woo. And then when he left to get the cheerleading, me, the mom, and the African American mom and Charles, we was like, wow, like we was scared, and we were making jokes, and the other lady didn't get it. She was just sitting there like she didn't get it.
They just act like they so oblivious. I think they know. They just try to pretend. Like, how could you be there's so much stuff going on the news and everything. How could you not know why you would be?
Yeah, I think no. I'm saying her reaction wasn't like ours.
Okay.
Not like she didn't know. Made her reaction just wasn't like ours.
Well, because she don't have nothing to fear.
Right. Yeah. So that's my little story.
So let's pull our stuff out of the oven.
In other good local news, the fair will return. The LA County Fair is returning, but not until
May 2020.
May
Unfortunately,
2020. Yeah.
And a lot of people said that they happy that it's being changed from September to May.
I guess it's good because it gives you something to do right before the summer start. Besides when it was in September, kids back to school and all that.
That was like the end or like the end your summer and start your new school year.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's what I always thought. Everybody else is talking about they like it because it's like, oh, to get the summer started. But May here, even here in Southern California, you never know if it's gonna rain in May.
Yeah.
So I hope.
We'll see how it goes. I guess we did 20 years of the September, so August through September. So can't wait. May 2020.
Hopefully we can get a little booth up there selling some loaded Alfredo potatoes or something.
Yeah, ooh, that'd be dope. Watch out for us, May 2020. Thank you for watching Cooking and Combos with Tiff
and Nick.
Hey.